There are many people who have had near-death experiences, NDEs, that offered glimpses into the future of humanity. One of them is a lady named Gail. I found her experience fascinating after watching her video, which has much to say about the chaotic times in 2024 and 2025 and what's to come. I'll link the original video down below. Gail begins by discussing her history of receiving predictions about significant events such as 9/11, the Ukraine war, and other global conflicts. These premonitions, part of her lifelong experiences, have shaped her understanding of the world and her purpose in it. Barbara explains her perspective on NDEs, noting that she dislikes the term because she believes there is no true death, only proof of an afterlife. Her first NDE occurred in 1988, when she suffered a massive heart attack due to a congenital heart condition. Experiencing irregular heartbeats that could reach up to 500 beats per minute, Barbara anticipated that her heart condition would one day be fatal. She often felt a deep connection with spiritual realms, which was profoundly affirmed during her NDE. One night, Barbara experienced intense, unbearable pain from her heart condition. Despite her companion's insistence on going to the hospital, she decided to stay home and perform self-healing, placing her faith in God's plan. As she lay on the floor in excruciating pain, she noticed a bright light shining in her face, which she initially thought was a car's headlights. However, the light grew brighter, and as Barbara surrendered to the pain and worry, she found herself floating, free from her body and pain. In this state, Barbara saw Christ approaching her and heard him ask, "Are you coming with me?" Although she felt incredible euphoria, Barbara thought of her young daughter asleep upstairs and decided she could not leave her. As soon as she made this decision, the pain and nausea returned with full force. Desperately, she asked Christ to stay, but he assured her, "We will help you begin again." This statement marked a significant turning point in Barbara's life, deepening her spiritual understanding and commitment. Barbara describes Christ not as a religious figure, but as a friend who helped her endure her abusive childhood by teaching her about love, compassion, and forgiveness. After the heart attack, Barbara felt a supportive, divine presence guiding her. Following a series of events orchestrated by this divine intervention, including a phone call from her mother and subsequent contact with a healer named Ralph Bergstresser, Barbara found herself receiving further spiritual guidance. She speaks of Ralph as a conduit of healing energy who played a pivotal role in her recovery and spiritual awakening. Barbara shares that she has had many predictions about global events and crises, including the future years of 2024 and 2025, which she foresees as times of significant violence and upheaval. She emphasizes the presence of extraterrestrials on Earth, explaining that they are aware of the planet's heating and the impact of human emotions and actions on this phenomenon. Barbara discusses her conversations with John, an extraterrestrial commander who informed her about the worsening state of the planet due to human hostility. She details her visions of natural disasters, social unrest, and conflicts that threaten to disrupt global stability. These insights, she believes, are not just warnings, but calls to action for humanity to change its ways. Barbara explains that the extraterrestrials are monitoring the Earth's condition and are concerned about the increasing aggression and environmental degradation caused by humans. Barbara believes that the current trajectory of violence and division is not set in stone and can be altered through collective human effort. She stresses the importance of unity, love, and compassion in changing the course of future events. According to Barbara, if people do not change their ways, extraterrestrials will intervene by the end of 2025, or possibly extend their intervention to 2027. They will remove peacemakers from Earth and take them to a new peaceful environment, along with animals who will also be free from survival instincts. Barbara explains that human emotions, particularly fear and anger, contribute significantly to the planet's instability. She advocates for emotional healing and spiritual awakening as essential steps toward creating a harmonious future. By fostering empathy, understanding, and cooperation, she believes humanity can avert the predicted catastrophes and build a better world. Barbara highlights the need for humans to realize that they are not alone and that divine help is available. She explains that God and other worldly beings will not allow humanity to destroy itself with nuclear weapons. However, the responsibility lies with humans to turn away from hatred and violence. She urges people to focus on positive actions and make intelligent choices in leadership to avoid the dire consequences of a potential World War III. Barbara shares her vision of a divine plan where humans are given the free will to choose their path. This plan involves learning from past mistakes and evolving spiritually. She believes that by embracing love and rejecting hatred, humanity can align with this divine plan and ensure a peaceful future. Barbara identifies herself as a light worker, tasked with spreading God's message of love and peace. She recalls a significant meditation experience in 1999, where God instructed her to speak His words, even if not everyone would listen. This experience reinforced her mission to promote compassion and forgiveness, emphasizing that every act of kindness contributes to healing the world. She recounts numerous instances where her words and actions have positively impacted others, affirming her belief in the power of compassion. Barbara encourages others to recognize their potential as light workers and to use their unique gifts to contribute to the collective healing of humanity. In closing, Barbara urges people to embrace their roles as peacemakers and to unify for the greater good. She believes that focused energy and collective desire for peace can change the predicted outcomes. Although the current global situation seems grim, Barbara remains hopeful that humanity can alter its path and create a more peaceful future. She outlines practical steps for individuals to take, such as practicing mindfulness, engaging in community service, and fostering open dialogue about global issues. Barbara emphasizes that even small actions can have a ripple effect, contributing to a larger movement toward peace and unity.